Mini project 2 was we were encouraged to go out and take a walk, and I went back to the site, this very specific site that I seem to have a sense of place with, and I've done all my work has really formed from there from semester 1. I grew up on an island and grew up right beside the sea and the shore and the sea, and you know that was our playground, and spent many hours hunting crabs and whelks and grotty buckies, but also playing games on the shore and the sand and the rocks, walking the headlands, fishing, creeling. It really was, and it really, as I get older, it's really informing and becoming very important that I get closer to the sea again. So I went back to Sandside, and I had an idea of what I wanted to do there, but to gather some dried up grasses and things to weave with. But when I got there, the winds had been so high that everything was decimated. There was only this small patch of grasses left, which was showing a beautiful colour. So that really, I went, oh. And actually what happened was that day I took a walk, and there was a man there digging a trench in the ground and laying a pipe to drain water out of a spring. And here in front of me were all these layers of archaeology. I was like, there it is, there's my project. Here are the layers. And it was just wonderful to see all these different layers of sediment over time, right down to really heavy peat that still hadn't really fully decayed. It was quite fibrous still. And what I ended up doing was I took samples of each of these layers and took them back into the studio. This is the original photo, and then I turned it into a negative, which creates, again, it's another landscape image for me. I see landscape in everything. And took little pockets of the soil, but I also picked up some bigger lumps of soil, because I had this idea of wanting to make pigment from a natural, and I need to learn how to do that. It's still something that's pending, because there's other things that have taken over. So then I wanted to know, and this is a little walk that I did that day. This is a Google Earth image, but the yellow mark shows my walk that day. These are a couple of the grasses that I picked, but because they provide cover, etc., for the bird life and such, I didn't pick too many because there wasn't that much left. But I ended up forming the layers in the colourways, but also this was the colourways that they were established in the ground. And I made a little booklet out of some of the extra images. And these discs were left, these CD disc holders were left to me. And I found that's quite interesting, and I think I was thinking about a more scientific way of display. So that's, I think, where these little pockets of sand comes from. But then I've also got this CD image in my mind. But I really enjoyed that, and I didn't anticipate going that day to gather soil, but it was just there in front of me, and to see that archaeology just in everyday life, a farmer digging a drain, and it's just there, very much something that I would connect with coming from a farming background. So it was really good. I really enjoyed Mini Project 2.